Do you ever wonder why it's so hard to find a wife? Well, that's because men constantly put the wrong women in the wife category. What I've noticed is there's about 4 categories of women. I'm sure you can find more, but for me, I like to simplify things in my mind. Wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger. Now, the wife is the one that you actually want to build with. The companion is the one that's going to be there no matter what, meaning health problems, financial problems, or even just emotional problems, right? We can get deeper into that later. Then you have the fun girl. When she's not having fun, she is going to give you headaches. She's going to make you want to pull your hair out, but she's fun to be with, especially in the bedroom. Now, we have the gold digger, and the gold digger really just cares about expensive gifts, right? Like that's all the gold digger cares about. Now, I have the perfect clip for you guys today, so I'm interested to know what you think. Make sure you chime in this conversation because we are talking about a good wife and what a good wife is. So really quick, what I think a good wife is feminine, sweet, fit. And I know fit is more of a fantasy, but man, I mean, you just want to be attracted to your wife, right? Like if you want to be dedicated to one woman, like it works in her favor and in my favor if I'm actually attracted to her. So let me go ahead and introduce myself and then let's get right into this conversation. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel. So let's get into it. Here we go.
What are things you do now that you feel like would make you a good wife?
First of all, I do not care if I ever become a wife.
Why is that?
I just don't think that you have to be married. I don't think that's what life is about. I think you can find love in nature, friendships, animals, family. I don't think anybody needs to get.
Wait a minute. Does she not understand what is going on in nature? In nature, it's eat or be eaten. There's no grocery stores, no appliance stores, nowhere where you can get water. Like you have to go and find that. And on the way to finding that, there's the possibility that you're going to get eaten. But maybe she's living in a fantasy world. Let's continue.
Get married, but things I do that is a good wife. I'm independent. I work on myself. I'm my own person. I don't need to find myself in another.
What are things
Am
you
I
do?
tripping or did she misunderstand the question? Because she told you all the reasons why she would divorce you. She didn't tell you all the reasons that would make her a good wife. I mean, listen, being independent sounds more like I'm going to be a ball hog. I'm not going to be a team player. If you pass me the ball, I'm never going to pass it to my own teammates. I'm going to take every single shot. That's what I think about when it comes to independent because, fellas, you guys know what's coming next when a woman says she's independent. I don't need no man, right? So why would that make her a good wife? Next is she talked about nature, right? Loving friends and finding other things to care about. Now, relationships are great. But what usually happens is women start to look at social media and they start to see, oh my gosh, your children are so cute. Your family is so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys are wearing the same thing on Christmas. Oh my gosh, right? Like she's going to start looking at all these things that happen with couples and she's probably going to get jealous. Just the most important thing is she actually told us that she does not want to be married. She let us all know what category she's actually in. She literally said she does not care about being married. Now, why is that? I'm going to go ahead and tell you it's because she's damaged. And it sounds like she's still having an argument with her ex or her exes. Meaning,
like what I cannot wear, because at the end of the day, I know what the fuck I cannot wear when I'm fucking with someone. Like I have to be respectful. I know my respect. You're tripping. I'm gonna wear what I want and I'm gonna go out with my bitches.
To me, it sounded like she was really just having an argument with an ex, and that sucks because a lot of people like try to shame others for not getting over their past, but the majority of people have not successfully done that. It sounds good, but listen, I've dated some women and I can tell you when a woman is comparing you to her past, that lets you know she ain't really over what happened in the past, because you're being compared to it. And more likely than not, you're not going to live up to what the guy did in the past. Most importantly, you're going to have to pay extra for the mistakes she made in choosing that guy, plus whatever damage he caused to her. You're going to have to pick up all the pieces. Now, if you feel like this woman is worth it, for sure, go all in, do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, this woman is letting you know the reasons why she would divorce you, not the reasons why she would be a good wife. Because when you think about what a good wife is, she's going to be caring enough to make sure that everything is taken care of that she can handle, right? Because when it comes to a man, you have things that you have to handle. So yes, there are men roles and women roles, but now let's make sure we understand what we're talking about, and that's teamwork. Right? Everybody on the team should not be doing the same thing, because if everybody's doing the same thing, there's a greater chance that you're going to lose. Because if you're on a team, you're going to need somebody who can play good defense. You're going to need somebody who can actually set up the offense. You're going to need somebody who can read what's actually going on, foresee things, and then create situations where things can be improved. Right now, I'm saying that in sports terms just to get you to understand that everybody has a role, and the better you are in your role, the stronger your team can actually be. Now, reinventing yourself is crucial. Now, this woman, again, she's showing you this. Now, the reason why we may look at this woman and say, dang, she's cute, she's pretty, oh my gosh, like, I just got to have her, right? The other women, they see her and they like, you know what? I can draw my eyebrows on like that. I can go and get my nose cut like that. I can go and get the face fillers put in my face. I can paint my face on. In fact, I can go lay on that table and let them give me some breasts and some hips and some booty. Women see what we don't see, or what it takes time for us to see, meaning you don't really get to see that woman until she has no clothes on. Then you can say, oh, damn, oh, this is what you really look like. Or when you wake up next to her, right? So those things are crucial, but improving yourself, reinventing yourself is also crucial. When she said life is not about being married, not only was that a red flag, but it made me think about what life is actually about. Personal experiences, aka the journey, the path. The next thing is whatever you invent, right? Using your imagination to create something and bring it from your mind into the physical world. Then you have the next generation, which is children. And then after that, it's actually helping and serving humanity in some kind of way. The majority of us have something in us where we want the next generation to do better than we did. Or at least that's just me speaking as a father. I want to see my children do much better than what I did, because I see where I started and I can't see where it's gonna finish, right? Because I have these, what I would like to call, great ideas in my mind, this being one of them. But I want to see my children do much better than I did. This is why I tell you guys, meditate, work on your mind, exercise, work on your body, put some type of plan together and then execute. Most important, your finances in this world, in this reality that we live in, it's important. So invest your money in things that give you a return. That is probably the best advice that I can give you, because every single woman is looking at what type of lifestyle you can provide for them. So adapt to dating, because women like this are convincing or sabotaging other women, because women at this day and time, they are sexually liberated. There was a point in time where if a woman was walking out and she had her breast and her legs and her stomach out like that, she was looked down upon. She was not celebrated. And I mean by men and women. Actually, let me rephrase that. She was actually looked down upon by other women, but other men definitely wanted to, beat the brakes off. So make sure that you don't invest too much into a woman that's showing you that she is not wifey material, right? That's the main thing. Now, I have a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that the video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.